Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we have something different on our screen. I am going back to the roots and I installed MudRunner. I thought I'm gonna check it out, what's happening in the world of MudRunner. But before we do, guys, I want you to check this out. Let me jump in this E7429 truck. How cool was that engine startup animation? I mean, look at the models of MudRunner. The models of the trucks are no worse looking than SnowRunner, I would say. And this is not a mod, this is vanilla truck. I mean, yes, it was part of DLC, but look at it. This game still looks great after all these years. Absolutely great. So I first played MudRunner almost 6 years ago. This is when the game was released, I believe in October 2017. And we and a couple of my friends, we completed the vanilla game. Absolutely loved it, and this is where I guess I got the hook, and you know that sort of passion for this game continued into the SnowRunner. But I never tried the expansion packs, you know, the American Wilds, and I think there was an expansion called the Ridge. I never tried any of those, so I thought, you know, no time like present, while we're waiting for season 10 to drop on SnowRunner, I'll check out MudRunner, and you know, I'll check out the DLC. And also the modding community never stopped making trucks and, you know, additions for this game, so I'll check some mods while we at it as well. What do we have here? So we have a white Western Star, which is also in SnowRunner, and look at this thing, actually looks really awesome. This sort of Australian looking bull bar at the front is absolutely gorgeous, and this game doesn't look that bad, to be honest. It has some sort of grain filter, or you know, some of the colors seem to be washed out, but yeah, the game doesn't look too bad at all after 6 years of its release. And there's a big difference in physics, I've noticed, guys. The physics are somewhat different to SnowRunner in a good kind of way. So when I drove this white Western Star on the tarmac just now, it handled really well. It felt like the truck had some weight to it. So it wasn't, you know, swimming and drifting across the road like it does in SnowRunner. It felt like it had some substantial weight to the truck, and it was holding onto the road quite well. The other thing I noticed is the truck engines, whether it's modded or vanilla trucks or DLC trucks, the engines sound really nice. The startups, and each engine has like their own unique engine sound. There's squeaks and rattles and bumps happening. There's a lot more noise happening. I felt like when he was driving the truck, it was helping me immerse a little bit more into the game itself. To show you what I mean, just listen to the startup and the idle on this Chevy. Absolutely gorgeous sounding truck. And maybe that's the thing about MudRunner, it's sort of diamond in the rough. It's a bit, the game has more grunt, the game is more raw. It's sort of unfinished, but in a good kind of way. It doesn't really hold your hand. The tutorial mission is just basic. You kind of have to figure it out yourself, how to unlock things and how to load with a crane and a lock crane and whatnot. You know, the game doesn't really hold your hand. It lets you sort of explore it for yourself. It's a little bit more mature. If I know it doesn't make sense with the release dates on MudRunner and SnowRunner, but MudRunner is a bit more of a mature game, if you ask me. So let me shut up for a minute and just listen to the ambient noise and the engine noise. You can hear every twig breaking under your wheel. You can hear every crack, every squeak, and you know, every splash of water that goes under your tires. I don't know, guys, if you ask me, this is absolutely gorgeous looking game. Not graphically, but just the environment, you know, how the game makes you feel. It's like a really hardcore kind of game. I guess SnowRunner is a bit of a softer game and maybe it targets the broader audience, but this game still got it, guys, still got it. And what happened to the logging missions in SnowRunner? They're not fun anymore. I mean, MudRunner had it, guys. This is the logging attachment you see. Yes, the truck is the mod truck, but the logging attachment, this is a vanilla logging attachment. And just have a look how the crane handles. Yeah, I'm a little bit rusty with the crane still and the controls because they're kind of different to the SnowRunner, and I played that game so much, so it's a little bit difficult. But look, even the camera for the logging is way easier. You almost like you're sitting on that little control chair on the crane. It's, I don't know, guys, it feels a million times better than SnowRunner. I don't know where they went backwards, but they certainly did. And don't laugh at me, granted, guys, this is a wrong logging attachment for the logs. These are medium logs, and I have short log attachment on my truck, so I just wanted to showcase you the log loading. But look, it's more stable as well, and it's not as jerky as SnowRunner, so it's definitely a backward step there. But what can we do? Maybe in the future. Another thing we went backwards in, you know, when you discover the truck in the SnowRunner, it just pops up the message that you sort of discovered the truck, and it's sort of, you can jump in it or whatever, recover it, repair it, whatever it might be. Have a look what MudRunner does. That is a sweet little animation, so the tarpaulin or the cover is being removed from the truck as you just discovered it, and you're ready to go. Wow, guys, this is, I don't know, we certainly went backwards on some things in SnowRunner, and you know that game's supposed to be an upgrade. Just listen to this truck. I'm gonna sort of adjust the volume up a little bit, guys. So if you're a headphone users, you've been warned. But just have a little listen at this truck. So everything from the turbo spool up and, you know, sort of the engine idle, everything just sounds perfect. And these are the DLCs that's been released, you know, 5 maybe 6 years ago, almost 6 years ago, and I wouldn't say it's any worse than SnowRunner. If anything, it's probably better. Absolutely love this, guys. The other thing I love how the gears work in this game. You actually have a sort of simulated gear lever on your right thumbstick on your controller, and you have to like push it in and put it in the right gear. Like I'm doing it now. Obviously I didn't put it in the right gear, but if I put it in the low gear, it just feels more realistic, more simulated. You're literally using your thumbstick left and right and up and down just to put it in the right gear. Yeah, guys, I keep saying this, but MudRunner feels better in terms of physics and the sort of the realism of driving the truck. So here we go, just offloaded the logs we delivered, which is similar and simple enough. So just uncovered Ford LTL 900, I believe, and let's have a listen. Here we go, another engine note, another different startup sound. Every truck feels unique, guys. Every truck feels unique, and it has a certain different feel to it. I don't know what happened, but we sort of went generic copy-paste kind of way. There's a lot of trucks in SnowRunner that feels the same, just feels like the previous or the next truck, right? There's some unique ones, I give you that, but it seems like they spend more time meticulously crafting these trucks in MudRunner. Maybe they had more passion, more resource, I don't know, but something's different, guys. And yet again we jump in a different truck, Western Star 6900 XD. Lovely looking truck. I wish this truck come to the SnowRunner at some point. That would be nice. Then again, different feel, different engine noise. Feels like a different kind of truck again. Feels like every truck puts their unique stamp on the game, and that's the feeling is hard to replicate, I guess. Just quickly showcasing another truck. So this is for loading the logs, but also this tractor has a blade at the front, and you can use to push stuff. I mean, there isn't many rocks in the MudRunner, but in SnowRunner there's plenty of rocks, and I mean, having something like that in SnowRunner would be nice, just to plow some rocks or boulders off the road, right? We know like the snow is impossible to clear because the physics wouldn't allow it, the game engine wouldn't allow it, but this would be useful, like clearing some rocks off the highway, right? Another missed opportunity, if you ask me. Another thing that MudRunner did well, you could actually see the depth of the water on the minimap. I don't know how hard it is to implement that, but come on, if you've done it once, surely you can do it again. Once again, guys, listen to this. This is absolute eargasm, guys. Yeah, I'm speechless. It sounds absolutely awesome. This is one of the few mods that's been recently released to the MudRunner. So the modding community still makes stuff for this game, and I don't know how to tell you guys. This game is like peanuts at the moment. It doesn't cost much. The DLCs are next to nothing. You get 11 maps, which is ton of content. You get all the mods, you get 11 challenges as well outside of the main missions to test your knowledge of the game, I guess. This is a bargain. If you're done with the SnowRunner, try this game. It's not a step backwards, it's a different type of game. It does certain things better, certain things worse, but it's a different kind of game. It's similar but yet different, so I wouldn't see playing MudRunner as a step backwards at all, actually. There's plenty of high quality mods to enrich your gaming experience. And you know, if you felt like you're missing certain vehicles in the game, look at how that trailer flexes, by the way, when you go over uneven terrain. And trailers do flex, and somebody else made a video that like the chassis of the trucks also flex, which they don't in SnowRunner. It's just different kind of experience, absolutely. I mean, give this game a go, you have nothing to lose. I thoroughly enjoyed it, and I will be playing this game quite a bit, actually. So Season 10 is a couple of months away, most likely, on the SnowRunner, so give us time. If you completed the game, if you completed the SnowRunner, jump the MudRunner. You'll see where the SnowRunner came from, and you know, actually this game was the daddy at the time. The physics was unmatched by any other game, it's safe to say. But this is about it for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed me rambling about MudRunner and SnowRunner comparisons, few little things here and there. There's certainly a lot of deep details about this game that makes you enjoy it even more and appreciate where the series came from. Even like little things like this. Have a look, guys. Can you hear the wheel spinning? You can see the wheel spinning. I press the brake, the wheel stop. How about that for the physics? This game makes me happy still. After 6 years, it still makes me happy. But what about you guys? Do you still play MudRunner? Have you played it when it first came out, or the SnowRunner was your game as an introduction into the series? Let's talk about it in the comments. I still appreciate this game and for what it is. What about you guys? Please let me down in the comments. Please let me know down in the comments. And this is about it for the video, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your time. Thank you for liking, subscribing, whatever it might be. I do appreciate it all. I guess I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care. Bye bye.